I've taught portfolio, I've taught doc production at various points, tools twice, I think. And then before we became information design, I taught a whole bunch of courses, again, to do with design primarily. Information design focuses on the truth behind numbers and information. I think that information design is inherently emotional. It's about helping people make better decisions for themselves, for their communities, for their families, using data, using information.
Information design to me is taking complicated ideas or data or content and trying to find ways to make it clear for a community or a specific audience. I've looked at a lot of survey and research data from the students we've surveyed in our program and graduates, and it's amazing how much they have learned, and at times they often don't recognize that or realize that and bring that forward, particularly the fourth years. I'm really trying to impress upon that class. You have so much to offer to people, and sometimes partly we just forget, or it's just sometimes it's sort of a matter of confidence, but it's really believing in all of the things you're capable of doing.
Because all the other courses I've taught lots of times now. I've designed them originally and then I taught them multiple times. And Critical Design was its first run last September. And what it really surprised me, it ran as the closest to what I would consider to be a grad class that I've had as an experience here at MRU. Your cohort surprised me in the level of sort of direct challenge that I would give them would be as welcomed, and that they would want more. And so far, I mean, it's a one-off, but so far, but it was just a really lovely thing to just be rewarded with so much intelligent thought and consideration and connection in the classroom.
What I really enjoy is working one-on-one, and it creates some really nice conversation. For example, with fourth year class, Katrina and I were talking about the fact that she took Spanish up at the U of A, and turns out one of my friends was growing up in junior high, was one of her teachers. Oh, that's really cool. Like, it's just being able to discover a little bit more about students that they don't necessarily talk about, because I know I tend to be more business in class. So.
The strength of our program is in the amount of writing that you do. I think that makes a tremendous difference. The fact that the amount of writing, the amount of different kinds of writing, how we scrutinize your writing, how we make you accountable for content, for data, for information, is I don't see anywhere else.
So where I see our students going in 5 years is sort of arriving at those dream jobs a lot sooner. They're taking months now, and I'm just thinking of a couple of students that graduated 2 years ago. And I call it dream job is in terms of they're able to apply a lot of things they learned and do a lot of things they want to do. That time frame is going to get shorter and shorter. It's really about looking at potential and looking at a person going, wow, you know what, I really think you could do quite well in our program. You have the interest, you have an understanding of what we do, and you have some capabilities as well too that you'll be able to bring to the table, and you will succeed in our program. And where are you going to end up? I don't know. That's the exciting part of what we do as well too.
You know, the question around what is truth? How do you get at truth? How do you believe what you see, what you read, what you hear? How do you act ethically as a person, as a community, as a designer? And because that is already a question that just is inherent in our program, it's something that our graduates, I think, will be able to engage with in a much more direct way. So now it will be up to you for how you use that.